Hello traders, this is Rich Derrick from Tradesight, and here is a look at the afternoon scans. See what we might have in store for us in our leading stocks for Monday, March 4th, 2013. Right now we're definitely set up better to buy. We definitely have a preponderance here of buy signals. We got a fair amount of the strong CPS signals to the upside. Got a couple of pockets of real strength where we have a nice finish above the open. Baidu here is up about 3% above the open. EA is also about 3% above the open, so really strong performance out of those two so far today. So make sure you take a look at these stocks with the signals in them and review them for Monday's trade. As far as the financials go, the financials are fairly strong. We definitely don't have any sell signals, so we've got a few buy signals here. Not too many volume bumps. We do have a volume bump in Sallie Mae, which is about 4.5% above the open, so real strong performer there and some good movement. So definitely one to keep on the radar for Monday. Taking a look at the energy stocks, they're mostly better to buy here. We've got a lot of camouflage buy signals. That means they're down on the day, but they're above the opening level. So you definitely have to consider those for longs to fill the prior gap. A couple of volume bumps here. ACI, we've got a volume bump, 130% of typical volume. And also BTU's trading a bunch of volume as well, about 1.5 times its typical run rate. Generals, definitely better to buy here on balance. Only real sell is Best Buy. Camouflage sell signal, 3% below the open. Kind of a nasty distribution day, even though it was well thought of this morning. That's on about twice the typical volume after the earnings there. Definitely keep an eye on these other names here that are showing us buy indications. The Disney and the Verizon have the CPS buy signals, which are definitely the stronger variety. On the housing stocks, housing is definitely better to buy on balance, and the transportations are also better to buy on balance outside of dry ships, which is just getting clobbered today, down 6%. And onto the commodities. Commodities are a mixed bag. We've got a fair amount of CPS sell signals to the downside here. So this would definitely be one sector you'd be looking at for short ideas. Keep an eye on the ABX, 3.5% almost below the open, and it's on 1.5 times the typical volume. So there's a few things to keep an eye on for Monday. And until we see you again, this has been Rich Derrick from Tradesight, and thanks for listening.